Hi, I'm Zane Warsen, Wildlife Guru, here to bring you another video edition of Weekly Wildlife. In this edition, we're traveling to the high Mojave Desert, just across the border from Joshua Tree National Park. This 4,500 feet high desert is only endurable by true survivors that call this parched land home. The Mojave Desert would be a barren land if not for the plants. This desert contains plants such as cholla, prickly pear, yucca, and of course, Joshua trees. Joshua trees only grow in the high desert at elevations between 2,000 and 5,000 feet. They're not actually trees, but members of the agave family. Joshua trees provide birds, like these finches, with a place to land and socialize. These desert plants are the hardiest of the bunch, and they need to be to endure the vast temperature fluctuations. Right now it's winter, and the temperatures range from the 70s in the daytime to the 30s at night Fahrenheit. In the summer, temperatures climb to up to 100 degrees in the daytime. Animals, too, have to learn to cope with the challenges of living in the desert. This black-tailed jackrabbit must remain vigilant at all times. With ears each larger than its head, it can detect a predator from over 300 feet away. And every fifth hop, they leap high into the air to scan for predators. You never can be too careful when you're the main food source of mountain lions, bobcats, coyotes, and golden eagles. The winter temperatures are too cold for the area's resident reptiles, so they go into a hibernation-like state called torpor and sleep from November to March. The only reason that this sagebrush lizard is out is that it is a quite warm day for winter. The Mojave Desert is also home to insects. Beetles are opportunists and can eat anything they find, including decaying matter. They are prey to many bird and mammal species, but not completely helpless. They produce a foul stench to ward off predators, granting them the nickname stink bug. Butterflies, like this painted lady butterfly, play a key role in the ecosystem, as they are some of the main pollinators of desert plants. Right now, there is no open water in the desert for miles around. But that does not mean that there is not evidence of it. Right now we're in a valley surrounded by mountains on all sides, and when it rains hard, water collects down and flows down in floodplains like these in events known as flash floods. The area the next day was very muddy, and the next day it was sunny out, and the land baked. And it's here to this day, and animal tracks, those who walked across the mud, is still visible. So right here, this is a rattlesnake. You can see it snaked its way down along the floodplain. Right here, this is some sort of mammal, possibly a kangaroo rat or mouse. I'm not really certain. Trekking its way along the floodplain. Not all aspects of the desert are as tranquil as they appear. This all right here is a juniper tree. Juniper trees are incredibly important to the food chain because they supply jackrabbits, birds, and other animals with a fresh supply of the juniper berries. Unfortunately, junipers are under attack due to the phainopepla. The phainopepla unknowingly brought mistletoe to the high desert. Now mistletoe, as seen right here, actually grows right off of the juniper tree, and it inserts its own DNA into the juniper tree's DNA, hence killing the juniper. This war has been waged for decades now, the mistletoe slowly invading the juniper and killing it off. And this is happening all across the high Mojave Desert because of the phainopepla. At night, the desert persona changes. The temperature drops, and in the absence of bird calls and jackrabbits, the moon and stars emerge over the desert. The night sky is quite beautiful indeed. The Mojave Desert is an ever-changing environment. Harsh, intense, yet tranquil, it is a land of the unpredictable, where all inhabitants who call this parched land home are locked in a constant struggle to survive.